Arrest ex-president Buhari, who gave orders to Emefiele, lawyers tells DSS. Arrest ex-president Buhari, who gave orders to Emefiele, lawyers tells DSS. The State Security Services has faced criticism from lawyers in defense of democracy, a group of legal practitioners for the arrest and detention of the suspended Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, Godwin Emefiele. With this, we welcome you all to Imokobi TV, the hottest TV of the moment. We bring you latest updates happening in and around the country. And if this is your first time visiting our TV channel, do well to subscribe, turn on the notification button to keep you updated whenever we drop our videos. Be sure to like, comment, and of course, share our video to your friends and your family members so that them too will be involved in what we are doing. And we lay emphasis again on your commenting on this video. We love to hear from you. We love to know your opinion on this video, and that can only be done at the comment section. Please do well to comment. All right, we continue from where we stop. Arrest ex-president Tinubu Buhari, who gave orders to Emefiele, lawyers tells DSS. The news in detail. The State Security Services (DSS) has faced criticism from lawyers in defense of democracy, a group of legal practitioners, for the arrest and detention of the suspended Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), Godwin Emefiele. They questioned the absence of similar action against former President Muhammadu Buhari. Speaking on Arise Television, Kingdom Okere, the convener of lawyers in defense of democracy, argued that Emefiele was merely following orders and that the person who gave these orders, former President Buhari, should also be held accountable by the DSS. He said, whatever Emefiele did as CBN governor had presidential approval. So if they have anything against him, they should also know that it is traceable to former President Muhammadu Buhari, and they should also bring him to book so that they can defend themselves. Be that as it may, DSS, upon reaching Emefiele's house, found only 300,000 naira. Does it mean that Emefiele from his legitimate earnings cannot have 300,000 naira in his house? They also found a license for pump action. Any other thing they come out with tomorrow that they found in Emefiele's house is pure falsehood. Those were the only two things they found in his house, and it took them more than 1 month and the order of a court to go and file charges against him just yesterday. That is the news. The fact is, I think the lawyers are making sense in what they say, because they say there is no fire, there is no smoke without fire. For you to see smoke, definitely there is a fire, and so for any action that I might have gone through the Buhari's administration, I think the president is also involved in it. Yes, because Emefiele cannot execute orders without the president knowing about it. So Emefiele is just like a messenger. He executes the president's order. So if Emefiele should be called to board, if Emefiele should be called to book, to be questioned, if he should be accountable for his administration, think, I think yes, ex-president should also be called to board. Yes, because there is no way a child will steal. There is no way a child wakes up one morning and starts stealing without learning it from someone. It's either he learns how to steal from his father or he learns how to steal from his mother. Definitely, there is a source. There is a place where the stealing comes from. So I'm not saying that Emefiele is a thief or Tinubu is or Buhari is a thief. I'm using a proverb to justify what I'm saying, to make clarification here. Because if Emefiele should be held accountable for anything, I think it is also necessary Muhammadu Buhari is brought to board to defend himself. That is it. That is what the lawyers are talking about. And again, they went further to say that the DSS arriving at Emefiele's house, they found 300,000 naira, and they use it they use it against him as embezzlement. Now the question is, does it mean that a CBN governor, as big as Emefiele is, the CBN governor of a country, does it mean that 300,000 naira cannot be seen or cannot be found in his house? Like, are they trying to let the CBN governor down? Because it is very unbelievable that they would think so low of him. I'm not trying to cite Emefiele. No, I'm not trying to. In fact, I don't decide anybody. I talk as it take B. Yes, we say what is right. Because looking at it, Emefiele is a CBN governor. Definitely, he should be paid high. You be paid highly. So there is no way you will tell me. There's no way you can come out and beat your chest fully that Emefiele doesn't have up to that in his house. It is not possible. He is a CBN governor. So definitely he has to have. In fact, he should have even more than that. And again, the pump action. I am looking at it two ways. We say Emefiele probably he needs protection, self-defense, because see, citizen can even go and get a gun. Yes, register a gun, get the license. Yes, for self-defense, for self-protection. So probably Emefiele needed protection. So that's why he had to get a license. That's why he had to get a gun. That is it. So all this, my people, I won't get to now view for this matter. I don't know whether you understand me very well, but because looking at all these things, I don't know whether this evidence makes sense at all. Because president, CBN governor, they see 300K for his house. They can't tell him, I'm against him, talk say in embezzlement. How is it embezzlement? A CBN governor doesn't mean he shouldn't have up to that in his house or in his bank account. So that is the question. And I would love you to drop your comment at the comment section. What do you understand? Don't you think that they are trying to play with Emefiele here? Don't you think they are trying to? Because looking at it, even if this man should be even if he should be found guilty, Buhari is also guilty. Yes, because he takes instruction from Muhammad Buhari. That is what the lawyers are talking. No be me they talk. No be me. I beg. Now lawyers they talk. They talk say even if Emefiele should be found guilty, if Emefiele should be called to board to come and defend, if Emefiele should be found guilty of anything, it is also traceable to the former president, which is Buhari. That is what they are saying. Alright, my people. I think say we no go too dwell for this matter. Make we waka go the next one before we call a day. Alright, this one by it be like say we don't been see we don't been do before, we don't been, but make we still touch on more because some persons never still see say Nnamdi Kanu IPOB review solution to sit at home, state east Southeast security. Nnamdi Kanu IPOB reviews solution to sit at home, Southeast insecurity. Southeast insecurity. All right, let's move forward to getting the news in detail. The proscribed indigenous people of Biafra has urged the Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led federal government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if it is serious about ending the insecurity in the southeast. In a statement on Friday by its spokesman, Emma Powerful, IPOB knocked the Nigerian army for linking it to the incessant sit-at-home orders and enforcement in the region. The pro-Biafran group dissociated itself from the violent enforcement of sit-at-home exercise across the southeast. It warned the army chief against unleashing the terror on southeast people in the guise of going after sit-at-home enforcers. They advised the Bola Tinubu administration not to toe the same line of the past government. IPOB said the army chief Taoreed Lagbaja will not claim ignorance of all the previous press releases written by IPOB, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, disassociating ourselves from Simon Ekpa and his criminal sit-at-home enforcers. For the avoidance of doubt, IPOB is not responsible for Monday's nor failed 7-day and purported 2-week sit-at-home orders on enforcement. The reckless and abusive sit-at-home strategy is from the autopilot group led by Simon Ekpa. We have consistently made it known that Simon Ekpa and his autopilot group are not IPOB members and do not represent Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in their violent enforcement of sit-at-home orders. If the federal government and our security agencies are interested in the peace of the Southeast, they should release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the news. Buhari, Tinubu, rather. If you want peace, if you want security, kukuma release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, waiting up here with the talk like this. The talk say, that the government will not feign ignorance, that the government will not try to feign ignorance. The Army Chief General, the Army Chief Taoreed Lagbaja, making no claim ignorance, say they see all the press releases where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu they write give am since say they know they together with Simon Ekpa again. And two, that IPOB is not responsible for the Monday's lockdown and week's purported lockdown. Say no, their hand no dey am. Say na Simon Ekpa dey run that one personal. Alright, my people, na him be that. They talk about if Tinubu want peace, if you want peace, Kukuma make in releasing Nnamdi Kanu, because if you releasing Nnamdi Kanu, you go make all these people where they come for their own personal interest run or leave Biafra now. Now waiting they talk about that. Alright, my people, it be like say this one done they own. Make we move to the last one where we get for our screen before we call them a day. You are giving 70 billion to less than 500 people, while the suffering masses get 8,000 naira per month. Charlie Boy blast federal government. You are giving 70 billion to less than 500 people, while the suffering masses get 8,000 naira per month. Charlie Boy blast FG, that is federal government. Charlie Boy don't blast government. He talks about why you go to carry this kind of money, why you go to carry 70 billion. They give less than 500 people, why the masses you can't they give them 8,000 naira every month. E good. Why Tinubu? Why Jagaban? Why? Now waiting Charlie Boy they talk with this. Alright, my people, make we no waste time, make we care enter the news and see waiting the news they talk. Veteran Nigerian entertainer Charles Oputa, popularly known as Charlie Boy, has said that the 8-year tenure of former President Muhammadu Buhari looks better than the incumbent President Bola Tinubu's 60 days in office. Charlie Boy stated this while reacting to the 500 billion for palliatives recently announced by the current administration. Niger News recalls that the president had announced that his administration would distribute a sum of 8,000 naira each for 12 million low-income earners households for 6 months. The money is meant to serve as a cushion for the negative effect of the federal government's recent removal of fuel subsidy. Reacting to the development, Charlie Boy berated the federal government for marking 8,000 naira per month each for 12 million suffering masses and allocating 70 billion for National Assembly members who are less than 500. Speaking via a tweet on Sunday, the veteran wondered if there is any hope for Nigerians in the future. In a tweet on Sunday, he wrote, "Can somebody help solve this wahala? What kind of leadership will give us the suffering 12 million masses only 8k per month and allocate to lawmakers wey no reach 500 people 70 billion naira? How come King Buhari's 8th year is looking better than Agbado's?" Alright, my people, now the matter be this. Charlie Boy talks about how come President Bubu, ex-President Buhari tenor, but they come dey look say e wan better pass Jagaban Agbado own tenor. How will you be giving 8,000 naira each to about 12 million masses that are suffering, and then 70 billion naira to lawmakers who are not up to 500 people? Like, it looks somehow. Well, in fact, I know even wetin these people dey do. I don't know wetin they work. Oh, me, I don't understand wetin they work for that place. Because you see, I don't even know if we have law in this country again. So what are they law making? Wetin they lawing? Like, what are they lawing there? What are they doing there? Wey be say they're going to give them 70 billion. It is not to loot money. It is not looting government's money. Like, what are they lawing? What are they lawing that Tinubu, you go to carry 8,000 naira they give citizens? Hi, sincerely, but we need to ponder on that word. Is there any hope for Nigerian citizen again? I think it deep. That word deep. Share hope they at all for Nigerian citizen. Because looking at these things, I don't think there is hope. Oh. No hope at all. No hope. But God go help us, sha. Because I don't see how 70 billion naira will be distributed to not less than 500 people. White suffering masses get 8,000 naira per month. And the worst part of this is that this 70 billion naira, where they go to these 500 persons, these 500 people still get money. Oh. They get their own personal money, and yet they are adding money to them. Why the about 12 million masses that are suffering under the sun, whether rain or whether sun or whether cold or any season at all, to make sure they work for the government, they are giving them 8,000 naira per month. Looking at it, these lawmakers, these National Assembly members, they don't work under the sun. They are always in AC, moving around, carrying cars, wetin they call entourage, carrying entourage around, moving around, going around though, sending these poor masses to execute their duties. Now the poor masses who execute duties, who stay under the sun with their turncoats, are being given 8,000 naira per month. Is it for what? Is it for eba? Is it for dodo? Is it for agbado? Even agbado, you no go reach for agbado. Abeg, boo, you need to take a rethink, sir. With all due respect, President, sir, you need to take a rethink. Because if you continue like this, Nigeria, we don't go anywhere at all. We all go die here. And at the matter be that. Alright, my people, now still in Mokobi TV, you deal with they give the news, we know they fear. As it take pain, and so we they give them raw. Arrest ex-president Buhari, who gave orders to Emefiele, lawyers tells DSS. If you want to probe Tinubu, if you want to probe Emefiele, if really you say Emefiele should be accountable, therefore Buhari should also be accountable. Anything that went wrong in the Emefiele administration is also traceable to Buhari's administration. Now waiting governors, now waiting lawyers, they tell DSS be so. Nnamdi Kanu IPOB refuse solution to sit at home. Southeast insecurity. Now once they take review solution, they talk saber. If you want make insecurity stop, if you want make this terrorism stop, kukuma release Martin Nnamdi Kanu, because if you release them, everything will come to an end. But if you no want, therefore detain am now, e no concern us. The matter we say e go still dey continue dey happen. And finally, this one wey Baba Charlie talk, you are giving 70 billion to less than 500 people, while the suffering masses get 8,000 naira per month. Charlie boy, blast FG. Is it for what? Is the 8,000 naira for Eba? Abi is it for fuel wey they go use? Wetin they go use this one do? My people, abeg make una drop una comment o, because Nigeria don tire me. E be like say, in fact, Earth don tire me. E be like say I go dey pack my property, dey go Plateau, abi Mars, abi Mercury, abi Saturn, anyone, because Nigeria don tire me, Africa don tire me. Britain, British, Europe. In fact, Earth don't tire me. I won't pack comot for Earth. Which place I beg make we pack the waka dey go. Alright, my people, stay safe. In case you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe. Make you turn on your notification button so that you go to get updated very whenever we drop our videos. Like, comment, and of course share this video. Make you share this video. I beg, share. Oh. Okay, see you in our next video. Stay tuned.